Buzz Buzz, welcome to the very first video of my full closet tour of 2020. I'm gonna make this quick because I have a canker sore right at the very tip of my tongue and it really hurts to talk. I actually filmed this video a long time ago at my old apartment, and unfortunately I have added lots more shoes to my collection since then, so this is probably only like 95, maybe like 98% of them. I hope you enjoy it. Still, let's get into this video because she's a very long one. I tried about like 115 pairs. Will this end up being like a 15-minute video of me justifying why I have 100 pairs of shoes? Maybe, but it is what it is. So we're gonna start off with my most expensive pair, which are these Louis Vuitton combat boots. These were like over $1,000. Oopsies, mom, sorry if you're watching this. There are some times where I just kind of want to be comfy in some combat boots, but like want a little bit of class and not too much of a grunge style, so that's why I picked up these. This was the purchase that I made when I went to the Louis Vuitton store when I wore my fake Louis Vuitton outfit. The second most expensive... Can I even talk English right now? The second most expensive pair of shoes that I own are these Alexander Wang loafer heels, I think. Sorry for anyone that's addicted to shoes and I'm like totally butchering these terms. But anyways, the toe is very pointy. My actual toe stops here. So that's the only thing that's like a little weird. But other than that, I really love these shoes. And my last pair of luxury shoes are these Chanel boots that I should have buckled so that they look nicer when I show them to you. These are vintage. I got them off of the Real. I really like it because it has a little buckle right here at the top and it says Chanel. One of the pairs of shoes that I use the most are my beat up white Air Forces. I definitely think these are a classic and every girl and guy should have a pair because they literally go with everything, and I am so sorry because it is so dirty. Of course, because I have some beater Air Forces, I have to have some clean Air Forces. These are actually the platform version. They're so clean that they're blown out on screen. And my third pair of Air Forces are these lavender kind of like, it's not really clear material, but it's some kind of jelly vinyl. I actually found these at the Nike factory and they were on sale for like $40. And of course I have some random black and white Air Maxes that I kind of just use for working out. These chunky sneakers are really fun. I got these on W Concept. What I really like about the sneaker is the color, so I really like the neutral and nude tones. These are my Nike TEKNOS. Love these shoes to death. Other than the Air Force Ones, I would think that the TEKNOS are my favorite shoes from Nike. They're so comfortable. I have way too many chunky sneakers. I realized during this haul that I don't need 2 pairs of chunky sneakers, so this one I'm actually gonna save for a DIY video. Next we have my black chunky sneakers. The reason why I kept both of these is because, you know, sometimes I just want to go for that patent look. Sometimes I just kind of want to be like a little neutral. On screen they kind of really do look very similar, but this one's way shinier. These ones I got off of Yes Style, which I actually have not worn yet. As you guys can see by the sole, it is completely clean. These are, I think, inspired by the Chanel shoes with the little clear cutout. I really like those Chanel shoes, but unfortunately, they're like literally sold out everywhere. I really wanted those white FILA chunky sneakers when they were trending, but my sister would yell at me every time I was about to buy them, so I never bought those. But what I do have are the hot pink disruptors from FILA. I bought these when I did my Boy With Love shoot. I actually have a couple pairs of Chucks. These yellow ones are actually from a partnership that I did with Journeys, and we had to DIY our own Chucks, and I picked the yellow ones and I drew a little Chimmy on the side. Isn't he so adorable? And then I have my off-white beater Chucks, and I actually really like how these look versus them brand new. And of course, adding to my basic pair of girl shoes, I have the classic black Vans. So, these shoes right here, I have never ever worn. These I just think are pretty cool because they're an all nude color Reebok sneaker. I don't even know. So I do have some slides, the FENTY X PUMA slides, and of course I got them both in pink. I got the original pink fur ones, which I use all the time. That's why they're so disgusting. And I also got the jelly ones, which I never ever really use because, to be honest, they're pretty uncomfortable. They're already kind of discolored, as you can see. And I want to show you guys a couple of the loafers that I have. I thrifted these from a Goodwill, which I really absolutely am so obsessed because they have this oversized chain on the front and they're semi-platform. They're definitely 90s and I love them so much. I haven't had a chance to wear these yet though. Quarantine happened and I wear nothing but nothing. I'm just home all day. I also have these loafers. Are these loafers or are these creepers? Koi Footwear, they gifted these to me and I love them so much. They're so cute and adorable. I love that they're platform and they have these heart buckles. All right, my friends, so we are moving on to what pretty much takes up half of my shoe collection. Booties. I love booties. I only have 2 pairs of shoes from Forever 21 because I am just scarred from wearing Forever 21 shoes because they're just so uncomfortable. However, these are really comfy and they hold up really well. These are kind of just more of like a beater shoe. Real quick, the difference between these two is that this one has an O-ring and a zipper on the front, and this one is just like a nice, clean, black, pointed toe, plain booty. Sometimes you just want to go a little rogue and not be so extra with all this. A pair of boots that you guys pretty much see all the freaking time on all of my social media platforms is my favorite DOLLSKILLS booties. These I wear literally everywhere. Ow, that actually really hurt. One of the little hooks came off already, if you guys could see that. But that is literally because I wear these every day. I wear them to all of the festivals. So I know these look like every other lace-up combat platform booty that I have. And I was gonna make an explanation of why I still have this, and actually don't have a reason, but they're comfy and I really like them too. So to justify it, my DOLLSKILLS shoes are really heavy. These are really light. And another pair of boots that I wear pretty much every single day of my life too are my platform Doc Martens. I love these so much, and I believe these are the vegan version. This is a great pair of shoes. Honestly, I can't really talk much about them. Iconic, great, god tier shoes. These are my all black Timberland shoes, which I didn't get to try on because apparently I took off the shoelace to use it on something, which I don't even know what I ended up using it for, but yeah, they're shoelaceless right now. These ones are really interesting because they have a bunch of O-rings and trimming and this cool little strap that goes around your ankle. I like this one because they are heel booty, but they have cutouts, so it's nice for festivals because your feet get to breathe, but they also get dirty. So you basically choose your battle with this one. This is like one of the only pair of booties that I have that are not heeled. They're pretty simple and really flat, which is, I guess, important to have as well. They also really smell. Ugh. Okay, also got my lace-up stiletto booties. I actually have 3 different pairs of these, but for different purposes. And lastly, for the black booties, this hummingbird. This hummingbird keeps lurking around my patio, and I thought it just liked me for me, but it ended up being that it's stealing my pet worms. So the last pair of black short boots that I have are these ones from Koi Footwear. They're really cool because they have this strap pocket thing, which is very interesting. I also have these plain red booties that I have from my Halloween costume when I was a Cheetos bag. Haven't used them since, but you just never know when you're gonna need red booties. That's just the most terrible excuse ever to keep an item in your closet. I should learn from that. I also have a couple pair of plain white booties. These ones are actually kind of similar, to be honest, so don't know why I still have these. Next, we are graduating a step higher and going for knee-high boots, although these aren't very knee-high. I also have the same exact pair but in a light purple color. Speaking of faux snake material, we also got these knee-high boots, and I also have 1 pair of cowboy boots that I thrifted. I really love the quality of these boots, and funny story, when I was at the thrift store, I was trying them on, and then some old guy like came up to me and he was like, "Hey, those are some really cool boots. You know, I actually dated a Filipino girl. She was very beautiful, just like you, and she would have looked great in those boots." Because I'm a Libra, I'm a sucker for compliments, so if someone tells me something looks good on me, I will instantly buy it and spend my money on it. So that's the story of how I got these boots. Lastly, for my knee-high boots are these Rock. Don't know if it's Rock or ROC. I think these and my Doc Martens are the most expensive shoes that I own that aren't like luxury items. I have a lot of black thigh-high boots. So I'll start off with my favorite thigh-high boots. I actually thrifted these when I was, I believe, in junior high, if not really early in high school. Like I was 14. Back then, thigh-high boots were not a thing for high schoolers to be wearing, and these still hold as my favorite thigh-high boots. These ones are just plain black, faux leather, just regular pointed toe block heel thigh-high boots, which I think is pretty much a staple. Then I have some lace-up velvet thigh-high boots with gold metal. I mainly wear these just for the holidays. And another pair of black faux leather thigh-high boots. However, these have like thicker treading. These ones are pointed, so they're more sleeker, have a chicer look to it, where these are more casual, if that makes any sense. And then the last black thigh-high boots that I have are these ones that I made for the Hot Cheetos runway show. They were from my first Hot Cheetos fashion show. It's like a collector's item basically now. I just have 2 more thigh-high boots, which are these all nude suede thigh-highs. I found it's actually nice to just have a basic nude thigh-high that's not black. And then I also have these glitter sparkle thigh-high boots, which I'm not really sure, but they look so cool on screen. What the heck? I get a lot of compliments on these, which I actually got these at a swap meet. I have not seen anyone else have them either, so I'm surprised no one else has had these or found these, but I really like these a lot. I do have a handful of dance shoes, which I feel like if I wasn't a dancer, I probably would have a lot less shoes. For example, these are my ballroom shoes that I have here. These ones are made specifically for ballroom dancing. Would not wear these out because they have like a leather bottom. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, I do ballroom sometimes. These are my lace-up stiletto booties that I told you guys I have 3 pairs of. I kind of wear these out sometimes too. A good shoe to wear at a club or a bar because you could dance in them, and they look nice with your outfit as well. These ones, however, I only strictly use for dancing. Absolutely, I am not Nava Rose if I don't have a pair of pole heels. I'm not like a pole dancer, but I have taken pole classes before, and honestly, pole shoes are pretty cool. Like, look at these. Hello, how could you not love these? These are my plain black pumps. These ones are Versace. Here we have the Courtney Love pumps when she did a collab with Nasty Gal. Even though they are just plain black, they have some texture to them, and they also have a little bow at the back, so it makes it a little bit more interesting than a plain black pump. Then I have these clear jelly vinyl pumps. Not really sure if I'm gonna keep them or not. We'll see when I edit this video. I have these sling black. Oh my gosh, what is English? Black sling back pumps. And then lastly for my pumps are these white block heel pumps that I got off of Yes Style. Okay, so who's ready for some black sandals? I also have a lot of black sandals. I just have a lot of black shoes in general. These are some platform heel sandals that I mainly only keep because they're more of a boho chic look in my opinion, so I mainly just have them if I ever dip into that type of style, which I don't do quite often. Then we have these heels that are from the 90s. These are actually Skechers. Can you freaking believe that? I'm just a sucker for chunky heels. What can I say? We got the basic velvet sandal heels that literally every girl probably has in her closet as well. So now these shoes are very interesting. These are also sandal heels, but they have another strap that goes all the way to the bottom of my knee, which it also looks like a leg brace, but there's something about it that is very interesting to me, and that's why I still have it in my shoe collection. I don't know if these are totally out of style and they're just ugly, but I personally like them, so leave me alone. We also have these pair of shoes from Nasty Gal. I've had these shoes for a really long time, and for some reason I just can't give them up. So the other pair of Forever 21 shoes that I actually own are these 90s inspired platform sandals. These were trending like 4 or 5 years ago, but I still have them in my collection, and I just really like the fit of them. That's why I still have them. And then we have these low strappy sandal heels that I thrifted. These ones are a little bit more nicer for like a nice dinner if you don't want to wear heels. So these are a little bit more fancier. However, these ones, the straps are completely elastic and the style is a little bit not fancy and not really cute. However, the reason why I still have them is because every time I wear them, I'm like, oh my god, these would feel so comfy if I was pregnant. When I'm pregnant, I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna still be wearing the same exact shoes. I could be wrong because I've never been pregnant before, but knowing me, I usually choose fashion over function, so. I also have some mules. Not some, I actually have quite a lot of mules. These are some plain black block heel mules. I have the same block heel mules, but with a strap, and it has a mesh front. They kind of look like mules, but they're just like really big strap sandals. Then pretty much the same thing, but this one has a really thick buckle and mini straps in the front. And then pretty much the same exact type of buckle, heel, mule, sandal thing are these ones, but they have gold buckles and there's 3 of them. A lot of these mules were kind of the same but different. And then different from all the mules are these regular red ones, which I wanted to DIY and like put Supreme on them, but that's kind of stupid, so I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna keep them plain. So we are officially done with all the black shoes in my collection. Now I'm gonna move on to the other sandal heels or heel sandals, I don't know, whatever they're called. These ones are also secondhand from the 90s. I got these on Depop as well. I really like the chunky heels from the 90s, so I did kind of a 90s shoe shopping spree. Then we have a basic plain nude sandal heel. I personally love these because I'm a pretty tan girl, and a lot of the quote-unquote nudes that they have, they're just so much lighter than my actual skin tone, but these are a legit nude for me, so that's why they've stayed in my shoe collection for such a long time. So an example of really light toned nude heels are these ones. The only reason why I still have these are because they're a really comfy lace up heel. Then we have these faux snake heels that I thrifted. I really like these because they're a pretty bronze color. I think they're really cool because the snake material isn't just regular faux snake vinyl, like the type of faux material this is. The scales are a little 3D-ish, so I really like that. Another pair of heels that I've thrifted are these off-white Vince CAMUTO shoes. I'm so obsessed with the 80s and the 90s and the early 2000s. I can never give up any thrifted items from those eras because they're just so cool. Then we have my white sandals. They would be a great heel except for the fact that they have this white glitter all around the heel and it's just so dirty and so hard to clean. And then we have these white shoes that I have from Nasty Gal. I think these are just a great platform sandal heel, and sometimes I just have outfits that need this type of shoe. These are some sandal heels from Nasty Gal. I really like that they have this neon pink stripe on them and that the straps are really minimal. I don't use these quite often, but they are fun because they are pink zebra print. Then I have these blue platform heels, which are a really pretty color and a shoe that I think every girl should also have in her closet. It's these clear vinyl strap heels, which are obviously the Yeezy dupes, but these ones are from Nasty Gal. I personally recommend them just because they go with every outfit. If you don't know what shoe to wear, then wear these. So I also have these rhinestone silver stiletto heels, which I've never worn actually, and I don't know what to wear them with. Might just keep them for decoration. And then we have my rhinestone heels from Steve Madden, just extra AF, a classic and a staple in the Nava Rose closet. And lastly, we have these shoes here. These are my shoe babies. These are the DIY DOLLSKILLS shoes that I made. If you guys haven't watched that video, I will link it up here, which I'm not really going to go into much detail about them because they have their own video, but I saved these for last because they're so aesthetically pleasing to look at. So now officially lastly are these shoes, my actual shoes from DOLLSKILL. I love these because these are basically the perfect aesthetic for me. All pink, fluffy, rhinestone, Nava Rose, hello. And it is now nighttime. Wow. And that completes my shoe tour of 2020. I hope you all enjoyed it. Sorry it was long. I really want to show you all of my shoes. I'm really giving you a full-on closet tour right now. This is the first of maybe a 6-7 part video because I'm trying to show you my whole entire closet. So since this is the first video, I don't have anything to recommend right now until I make a part 2. If you want to connect with me, I'm sorry, I cannot speak right now. Connect to whatever, you get the point. If you want to connect with me, all my socials are at @the_Nava_Rose, except for TikTok, which is at @the.Nava_Rose. Oh my gosh, it hurts so much to talk. I will see you in my next video. I'm gonna end this right now because I can't talk anymore. I love you. See you in the next video. Bye.